Hey everyone, Burton's back, and with me the one true king of the Iron Throne, Stannis Baratheon. Now last time we had a couple of things happen. Not only did we burn a dragon, but we also got married to a kraken. Princess Asha, the kraken's daughter, is now my queen. So we're in the middle of going through that rigmarole of getting married, and you know what, as Stannis, it's going to be somewhat painful for me to go forward and do my duty, because we're in the middle of trying to win ourselves a war. Now, we've had a couple of people comment on previous episodes asking for longer episodes, and that would be lovely. If I had the time to do very long episodes, I would do so. So your options right now are, we continue as we are, 15 to 20 minute episodes, you have one every single day, or you can have slightly longer episodes, but you might only get 3-4 of them a week maximum. So I'll leave that with you, and we'll see what's what. So before we start things off and playing, we were discussing tactics in the comment section of the last video. Now, because of the situation we find ourselves in, we do have the Tyrell army. They're actually heading out to Grandview as we speak. Now, Grandview itself is a mountainous area, so it would give us an option to go ahead and maybe try and defeat them there. So let's have a look at time periods. That's not going to work. We're going to be going through Fellview. We'll get there on the 27th, it'll be well after them. They're actually getting there in January. Oh, okay. Well, we'll go to Fellview regardless, and we'll see how we get there. We do have to be careful, because they do have a lot of forces down here. Right now they have ignored us. No one's been joining us. We did convert Doran by healing him, and we do have a betrothal going on as well with my daughter and Robert of the Vale. Unfortunately too young, 9 years old. So the Vales are backup plan, and we will need someone eventually. In the meantime, Lord Paramount, John of the North, John Stark, he is gathering his forces, and hopefully he'll be able to join us soon with a good stack of troops, I would imagine. But we must do our bit, we must hold on. We do have some friendly forces from Tarth. The army of Lorries is up here, currently besieging Bywater, so maybe we should be sensible and go and join them for now. Let's see what's what. Right, let's get things started. Off we go. And don't forget as well that we also want to be having a son, because yeah, we need a strong heir. We've had exceptionally military ruler happen to us. And okay. So word has arrived from Castle Black. The Lord Commander writes that cold winds are rising, the dead are walking, and the trees have eyes once again, and white shadows stalk the woods. He calls for all lords to put aside to right with the Night's Watch and reclaim the dawn. Ready the men. We must see to the realm. And by the way, if you're wondering why I'm sounding a little bit rough, it's New Year's Day, I'm hungover, so I will make mistakes. But I'm not one of those people who carry on playing the same save game. Oh right, so I forgot we've landed our reinforcements to send you guys to... In fact, we'll send you straight after. So let's get to Fellwood first, and then we'll see exactly where we get up to. Right, we're in Fellwood. Let's make the decision. We either go to King's Landing, which is what a lot of people wanted me to do, or we can try and take out the stack here. King's Landing, we would actually have to rush it. We do have friendly forces as well, with the Tullys nearby. Friendly forces there. I don't think they'll be able to get up in time. Let's just have a quick calculation. 13th of August. We could be in Grandview. No, we can't. We can't get there in time. Okay. We're going for it. We're going for King's Landing. If we're going for King's Landing, I would like siege leaders. There we go. Ricard Hope. That would be fantastic on my left flank. I know he was on the right, but let's see. Anyone else? Leads from rear. Inspiring leader might be okay. And we've also got aggressive and unyielding with Rollins. We'll go with that, I think. Alright, Rollins, even though you don't like me, we're going to go ahead and make you the commander. In fact, there's no quicker way that we could actually do this, I don't think. I think we are going to have to go there. I was debating just getting the boats, but I think what we'll do is we'll send the boats over to the Blackwater. And we'll see what we can do there. Also, there's been a usurpation of the title of Flint's Finger. We don't care about that, we care about King's Landing, so let's get our forces around there. Unfortunately, the boats are going to be there a lot quicker than any of our reinforcements. Come on, guys. It looks like we've got actually a mad dash race on for us to get there. Oh. So it looks like Jon has taken the vassalage of Moat Cailin away from Roose Bolton. Well, that's smart. Oh my god, here we go. I did have a slight feeling something like this was going to happen. We're starting to lose some vassals. I hope we don't lose Storm's End because that's the Easter months. But he doesn't like us too much. So our wedding day is upon us. Soon I will be wed to Princess Asha in sight of all lords of the Stormlands. It's going to be glorious, but I am busy fighting, so it might take place in a tent. The guests have finally arrived and all is ready. The servants have worked day and night to prepare and decorate the dance halls. Princess Asha's gown is splendid and the castle has never looked lovelier. So welcome to the wedding, people. So one of the options that we actually might have, in fact let's just get these together, is we could try and distract with this force of Narberts. Here I stand before the Lord of Light to take up a holy vow of marriage with Asha Greyjoy. Great lords and ladies of the Stormlands, look on as I drape the arms of House Baratheon around my bride to finally seal our marriage. Now it's time for the feast and then we're going to get on with the war. Oh, Doran Martell is up to whatever, trying to imprison people. Florent and Gareth Greybeard. What? Axel, Florent and... oh yeah. For a minute then, I thought that Gareth was a man. Yeah. Right, so we've arrived in King's Landing. Let's have a look at things here. 5,457 defenders. We've got some reinforcements coming in here. We need... oh, they're not coming. We could do with them to come our way. Let's go ahead and just get rid of things here. So it looks like they're going the other way. Farron's crossing. They do have reinforcements coming. They might turn around any moment, but it probably gives us the time that we need. In fact, we haven't been checking anything. Known plots what we got. Place High Priest. Tell you what. Marjorie Tyrell. Shall we? I think we will. The feast is winding down and now only the bedding remains. Stannis and Asha are stripped of all garments by the revellers who make baldy jokes along the way. They are finally bundled into their bedchamber where they are finally left alone. The bedchamber is a tent in the siege camps outside the walls of King's Landing, in case you were wondering. A courtier of mine says she may help in my desire to see a certain person dead. As she has knowledge of the magic of Ashai, she says our union would unleash the inherent power within me and strike down our foe. This throne is mine by right, and on it sits an inbred bastard, a Lannister. And what's worse, someone like that pretending to be someone they're not, or someone like Queen Marjorie Tyrell, who goes ahead and tries to support that just so she can be queen. It is not her right to be queen, it is my right to make Asha queen. So, I think with that we are going to take the chance. This could go horribly wrong, I could become a lunatic. But I have faith in the one true God, and I am the king, so let's go ahead and do this. So I've succeeded with my plot. Okay, brilliant. So Marjorie Tyrell has died. They no longer have the alliance. They are still supporting though, as we would expect. The morning after the wedding feast has come, and all the lords and ladies are finally making their way home. All agreed it was a fine celebration, and many predict the newlyweds shall be most content. I had great fun, and so did everyone else. Now, in case you're wondering why I decided to kill Marjorie and not Tommen, Tommen would be far too easy. I think we need to not be gamey in that respect. So I think if Stannis had the option, or he was strong enough at the time to go ahead and try something like that. He might very well do for any form of tactical improvement. I mean, look at the people he did do it for. One was to gain what he needed to, the bannerman that should have been his, and the second time that was done was trying to get Storm's End, which once again should have been his already. So it makes sense for him to do the same in King's Landing, to try and get that as well. So my ward Devon was bitten by a snake this morning. The brave little fool keeps seeking out danger. That's my lads, well done. He's actually looking very good. Good old Devon Seaworth. So things are going okay right now. We're about 3/4 of the way through the siege of the Red Keep, hopefully. The Tyrells, they are gathering around us, it looks like. They're suffering from a slight amount of attrition, which is good. We have no law people are actually marching to support us, although we've got like 6,000 odd here. It looks like we've got a Lannister army to contend with as well, which is not going to be good. Let's just combine our forces. So our allies over here, this is Lorries. It's Garland of the Reach who's actually going against him. Garland the Gallant, I believe, is called in this. Yeah, we've lost there. You can marry as you please, Parman. Oh, we're getting far too many people here. We can evacuate 12,000 if we need to. That's our backup plan should we lose the first battle. So in King's Landing, let's see how it goes. All these guys are going to get together. We are just trying to bide our time. Do we go ahead and assault? In fact, let's see where they're going. They're walking away. Who's this? The Lord of Cape Wrath has joined us. Brilliant. Thank you, Easterlands. And we've got another one. Thornton. Catherine, that'll do. So things are not as dark as we thought. They're still gathering. They're not coming directly to us. It looks like our allies are actually keeping them busy. And now we have some friendly forces as well, distracting Lord Randall Tyrell. Not Randall Tyrell, Randall Tarley. They're actually bypassing him. So let's try and hold him up. That would be brilliant if you could. You're going to Hayford there. So one way or another, you're going to run into some enemy forces. There's 18,000 who are loyal there. Oh, what's happened to Roose Bolton? Roose Bolton has died after a period of illness. I'm surprised he died that way. I'm surprised that Jon didn't just kill him. So now Jon Stark has the Dreadful. That's actually really interesting. So we'll go ahead and we'll say okay for this one. Obviously this episode is going to be slightly longer, like I said in one of the comments. You can either have episodes 15 to 20 minutes long, one every single day, or we can do longer episodes but you wouldn't get as many of them. So that's the choices that you have. We'll just try it out, see what fits. Can't believe Roose Bolton is finally dead. Go figure. King's Landing looks like it's going to be ours. I do not know why they've chosen not to attack. They have more than enough men. It looks like they are marching up towards us. Oh no, they're not. Where are they going? They're going to Storm's End probably. Yep. But what about these? There is another force, around about 28,000 total. John Connington. I think I'll actually marry you to Celsey Florent. There you go, you can have my ex-wife. This is good, we should be able to take this. If nothing comes... Oh, Erin Florent, you can go ahead and marry as you please, sir. Just make sure there's no factions or... just a couple of threats we have to worry about there. But providing we can take the Red Keep, we should be able to have this. I do not know what these guys are doing around here. They've got more than enough forces to try and hinder us. Here they come with 29,000. Is it too little too late? In fact, they've decided to go the other way. Brilliant. New commander on the wall is Glendon. Glendon Hewitt. Okay, Glendon. That war is not going well up there. We need to obviously finish this as quick as we can and get up and support. Lord Paramount Jon of the North has declared a war. We will go ahead and obviously support him. Lord Franklin, the Old Hawk, is set to Prince Doran of Dorne's peace officer. Doran's actually taking care of business in the south, which is nice. In fact, here we go. So we have managed to take the Red Keep. So what prisoners did they actually have? So there's Adrian Celtigar, Robert Glover, so we've got some Northern Lords here, Horace Redwyn as well, Harry of Carhold, and Willis Mandalay. So that we could release all prisoners, all the ones we have coming cause, which are the Northerners pretty much. So I'm going to release the Northerners, and I'm going to keep the other ones for now. And we'll probably try and ransom them back. Hopefully this will be the war over, we'll see. Here we go, my lord, we've rounded up everyone we could find. What should we do with them? So I think I'm going to imprison the entire family. There we go. War score is at 100% now. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to offer the peace that we have been going for so long. So King Tommen of the Iron Throne was at war with us. He is a king no more. King Stannis, the Scourge of Rain House, has usurped the title, of King's Landing from Sir Tommen of the Dragon's Gate. We've also got the High Lordship as usual. We've also got River Run from Tywin Frey, forgot about that. Okay, so we're going to have a look at that. We've got Blue Fork as well, and we've got High Lordship of the Trident. A lot of places. So Stannis Baratheon's war for the Iron Throne has ended. King Stannis of the Stormlands, the realm, has won. My war against King Tommen of the Iron Throne has finally been won. The Iron Bank petitions you to honour your agreements to cover the debts. They will have their money. They will have it. We do not have much choice in the matter. So we've gone ahead. We've taken what we needed to take. We're gonna have a little bit of management now that we're gonna have to go ahead and go for. I think I'm gonna leave my capital at Dragonstone for the time being, unless I want to switch it to Storm's End. Storm's End's a possible one, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Now we've got 57% on this war score, so let's see what's actually happening in the Northern Wars. There's 19,000 of them. I think we're probably going to have to go up and see what's what there. So we are over our demand size, we are over our vassal size. That's actually just changed. Thankfully someone's just changed it for us. Horace Redwyn has released from Tommen Lance's dungeon, we know that, we did that. Right, so who have we got now and what do we do with them? So we've got two prisoners, we've got Jaime and we have got Tommen. Well, I think there's going to be a lot of things that happens. I think Tommen is certainly going to have to burn. And what do we do with Jaime though? Jaime probably would have to suffer the same fate, so let's go ahead and execute Tommen. I'm going to burn you, Tommen. At the age of 11 years old, Tommen Lannister, the usurper, was burnt, given to the one true god, Rennar. Jaime, I think I will leave you there. You can mourn your son in prison. So things are going okay there. We do have some extra pieces of land now, so let's have a look what we've got. We've got the Castle of Dragon's Gate, which will be an easy one for ourselves. I think what we're going to do is just actually create a new vassal on that one. Nice and quick. What else have we got? We've got the Castle of Windrim as well, which is one of the castles on Dragonstone. Once again, I think it is best if we go ahead and just create ourselves a new vassal again. We're down to 6 on this one, so I think it's going to be the lands in the Trident. Was it the Red Fork or the Blue Fork? Blue Fork, it looks like. Oh, we've also got Rain House as well. Forgot about Rain House. So who could we actually give Rain House to? So we've got Davos is obviously still there. So what's what? So Rain House itself. I think I'll give that to Davos. Davos, you have been very loyal to me, sir. You're the Hand of the King as well, so that's good. We need a new Master of Coin. Axel Florence is going to be you. We're going to have to start generating some money, so I'm going to need you to start collecting some taxes as well. We're still 1 over, so that means we need to give the blue fork to someone. So let's have a look in our court and see exactly who we have. Now we're always going to go based on people's loyalty. So let's see, I don't want someone who's currently a commander or anything. We've got Justin Massey, but we might keep Justin where he is. We've got Kingslander, we've got Foxglove. Who is this guy? Oh, we've got Humphrey Clifton, Master of Whisperers. Someone without a claim would be nice. I would like to raise them up. Ideally, I think we're gonna go with Foxglove. So let's grant you land title. We'll include the lower titles as well for what it's worth. Blue fork. There we go, and that puts our domain size back down to what it should be. Our next plan. Well, firstly, let's move forwards and see what's happening. The war has been won, our enemy's armies have been crushed, and the loyalist forces have been defeated. Lord Lancel Lannister, one of my opponents, has been brought before me to hear my judgment. Well, Lancel, you're not going to be very happy with me. You, sir, I believe that we are going to send you to the dungeons. Yes. Let's send him to the dungeons if we can. He shall be kept imprisoned, but he's not currently my prisoner, so he may rebel. My brother Robert made Bannerman loyal by allowing him to bend the knee. However, he is a Lannister. I think we're going to send him to the dungeons, if we can. Or should we actually ask him to forfeit the Bay of Claws? We'll send him to the dungeons if we can. He's a Lannister after all, they cannot be trusted. The war has been won, our enemy's armies have been crushed, and the loyalist forces have been defeated. Lady Paramount Cersei Lannister, one of my opponents, has been brought before me to hear my judgment. She's a Lannister. She must pay. She was behind a lot of it. She will forfeit the Westerlands. Who have we got now? Acorn Ridge, it's Piper. Well, we can understand Clement. He was forced to do what he had to do. Mark Piper was held hostage during a lot of the time. So actually, we're going to leave him be. Jonas Bracken, I believe as well with you. I would actually like him to forfeit Southstone. I would like the Blackwoods to have it. But for the sake of this, we'll leave him be for now. Who else do we have? Gaelmont, you hate me. Wow. You desire the lordship of Shipbreaker Bay. Don't like the fact that we're ambitious, you're ambitious as well. Where is this land, Gaelmont? You should be one of my bannermen, sir. I'm going to actually ask you to forfeit. Night Song. Lord Philip Foot of Night Song. We'll actually leave you be. I'm happy with that. Mace. I think we're going to have to keep the Tyrells on side. I'm actually going to leave Mace be. Blackmont. I don't believe it's going to be for us to do that. We'll leave him be. Doran can decide what he wants to do with him there. Patrick of Seaguard, once again, you will be left. Edwin Frey of the Crossing. Who's he married to? Jan Sunter. I think that the Freys need to be punished. They need to be. You'll forfeit the Crossing, if possible. The war has been won, our enemy's armies have been crushed. Harmon Ulla will leave you be. So that is where I'm going to leave this episode. We've just made a lot of decisions. We're probably going to be in a few more wars. Let me know how you like this longer episodes and what would you like me to do in the future in regards to the episode lengths. Now, like I say, the option is 15 to 20 minutes every single day of the week, or you can have slightly longer episodes, maybe 3 or 4. That's it, guys. Plans, put them in the comments. Where do we go from here? Well, in all honesty, it probably depends on who's going to declare war against us next. Having a look at Cersei, I think she's the likely candidate. And having a look at who's in her dungeon, maybe it's worthwhile going to war, release Edmure Tully, and get him back where he belongs in Riverrun. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you in the next one.